Well, we are now getting you the latest update on the Karnataka hijab controversy. Pakistan has, of course, been trying to lecture India on the minority rights while Hindus and Sikhs are being targeted in Pakistan. But the Imran Khan government has so far remained silent on minority rights being trampled in Pakistan. Mr. Shehzad Poonawalla on the phone line with us. Mr. Poonawalla, of course, Pakistan not far behind taking to Twitter over the hijab controversy that's happening in India. But the fact is that when human rights violations and when minorities are trampled upon inside Pakistan, and why go far in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir? It happens every single day. They remain quiet and they remain mute spectators.
Pakistan preaching to any country about human rights is like the devil preaching the scriptures. But the Pakistan government has been utterly quiet on what is happening to Muslims. About the Hindu community, the Sikh community, Ahmadiyya, Shias, Balochis, Ismailis, all kinds of people within Pakistan. Pakistan says precious little about the torture of people of Kashmir in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. And this Pakistan gets a handle to India only because there are certain domestic elements within the country who are also peddling this narrative and lies. And unfortunately, if you see the sequence of events, Priyanka Vadra tweets at around 10 a.m., deliberately misinterpreting an issue over uniform. And at 11 a.m., Pakistan takes a cue or a signal and immediately gets a handle to lecture India. This is not the first time the Congress party has been offering a platform and a handle to Pakistan, whether it's Article 370, whether it's on the Indian Armed Forces, whether it's on Pulwama, whether it's on surgical strike, Balakot airstrike. The Congress party seems to always be available to give Pakistan a platform and a handle on issues that should be strictly internal affairs by misrepresenting them on a global platform. And this is, today the Congress party must be extremely happy in the manner of the tweet that has come from Pakistan.
Right, Mr. Poonawalla over there joining us on that. The other question that I wanted to ask you, Mr. Poonawalla, was that, Pakistan lecturing us on giving education to girls is laughable, because the fact is that in Pakistan, women's education remains, at one of the lowest rates in the world. Okay, I don't think we've got Mr. Poonawalla. That audio connection seems to have been disrupted. But thank you for the moment, Mr. Poonawalla, for joining us. But this, of course, comes in as Pakistan is trying to get eyeballs out of this controversy that is breaking out in India. Let me go across to Aneri, who's reporting from Bengaluru on this. We'll also have Sagai Raj from Udupi join us in just a bit. But Aneri, to you first.